Mm. Mm. Hey, yo, what's up, Alfred? Yo, what's up? Yeah, I saw that you got your second payout from Top Step. Let me actually put this data in real quick, and then shit, we'll showcase your success on the stream. Mm. Man, what a freaking move, man! What a move, man! What a freaking move! What a move! What a freaking move, man! Seriously? Mm. Well, I guess they're not playing with gold. I damn, what the fuck is going on with gold tonight? I mean, they're super selling this thing off. Dude, they're not playing no games with gold tonight. They super selling it off. I mean, this thing has literally sold off since this afternoon. So I figured that they'll bounce this shit eventually. But I mean, the reason why I took this long is because obviously it's well, it's not really a strong move, but somewhat move out of the trend, buying the pullback, and it was working, but it looks like they still want to continue to go downward. Um, I'll put this at 26, man. Yeah, they're not playing games tonight with gold. All right, let me just input this data real quick. So today was a bullish trend. Okay. All right. I mean, I don't know what the hell is going on, but I may have to take a loss here. Mm. This has to be a slingshot. This what I mean. If we do see price continue here, this has to be a slingshot, or this can continue to trend down. Who knows? All right. Hey, yo, what's up, Cave Trader? What's up, everybody? All right. Mm. Yeah, so we had a super pump on both the Nasdaq and the ES, and we had a super dump on gold. What the hell is going on? What the hell is going on tonight? Now I have to ask the question, do I trade to the upside or do I trade to the downside? Do I trade to the upside or do I trade to the downside on this? That's the question. Do I buy the pullback? Or do I stick with the shorts? That is the question. Do I buy the pullback or do I stick with the shorts? Mm. Mm. I would love to get into this short, but it's not guaranteed that we'll get a straight move down. I mean, we had a strong move in one direction. There's definitely going to be buyers wanting to buy that pullback. So trying to short this would definitely be a gamble for sure. All right, so we're starting to see that follow through on gold. Actually, I mean, if I can get this to follow through on gold, I might not even have to take this. I'll leave this on. We'll see what happens in gold, but I might not even have to take that. Yeah, sure. If you don't mind sharing them. Yeah, so yeah, I saw that if you updated NinjaTrader 8, there's a fair value gap indicator. I'm not gonna bash it, but I'm not gonna lie. I took a loss this morning trading it, but I did get a win trading it as well. So we're 50-50 on fair value gaps today. But the second very fair value gap that I took today, I mean, it was already lining up with the VWAP and the 200 EMA. It just so happened that the fair value gap was right there. And I mean, there was a lot of technicals there too. This right here, this little area right here is where the bears were in control. This area right here. So if the bears wasn't able to use this area as resistance, well, the bulls did exactly what we talked about them doing, breaking out, pulling back, literally at the apex of that trend line and seeing that stop run higher. I was in this trade at the end of the stream and I was in about 4.5 contracts and was able to get out closer to the top here. So that $3,600 loss turned right back into break even from foolishly taking that fair value gap trade earlier. So um yeah, I was able to get that money back. Uh yeah, I don't use fair value gaps in my trading at all. Yeah, sovereignty. I mean with this strong buying right here, there's definitely going to be a pullback. Uh the Nasdaq is also in the same situation. We took the liquidity above Thursday's highs. That's what makes me think, is this a sweep of liquidity for a move back down, or will the bulls hold that pullback? Will the bulls hold that pullback is the question. Will they hold it? That is the question. All right. So I'm not gonna lie, man. Gold hurt my feelings. Gold definitely hurt my feelings tonight. And my quote unquote throwaway account, I lost that account tonight. I lost it. Playing around, trying to catch a falling knife with gold. I lost it. Trying to catch a falling knife with gold. Hmm. Hmm. Well, Mm, 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 okay. I guess I'll take some off right there. We'll see. We'll see what happens here. I mean, I guess I could just take this whole thing off, but you know I'm not. Uh, mm, mm, uh, all right, Gold. Just be a bitch. God damn, dude. That is crazy, man. That's crazy. Oh, all right, Gold. All right. You're just trying to be nasty. That was okay. Gold, you're just being nasty at this point. That's fine. Gold was like, not today. Not today. Not today. Here I am trying to manage the position a little bit. And she wants to turn around. My God. I mean, this is a big bulk of the position. I don't mind taking off 6 right here at this high. I don't mind taking off 6 right there at that high. Hmm. But this is really, because I mean, it's still bearish. I mean, this is a bounce for sure. But I mean, with the strong move down, who knows where the bears want to come back in at? Who the hell knows? And it would just hurt my feelings for, man. mm. God, Gold, why can't you just make me happy sometimes? Just hit the target. Stop making me make. Oh, okay. What's the point of that? Fine, 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 fine. I can probably take off like one right there. Kind of leave some runners. Why not? I can't do that. I cannot take the profits. That is pure blasphemy. If I take the profits now, I'm going to want to try to get back in. But this thing is going to probably hit my break even. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. I mean, it will suck if it hits my break even. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and say that it won't, but there's no point taking the profits now. There's so much room for upside. My targets are in strategic locations. They should get hit. There's no reason to take the profits now. You know what? I probably want to take this off a little bit right there. Yeah, a little bit right there. I don't want to take it exactly at that high. It might play around with it. Okay. All right, go. Just hurry up and do it so you can just do your thing. If I understand that you want to touch my break even, I understand it. I get it. Just do it. Okay, so I'm not gonna watch that. I'm not gonna watch Gold play with my feelings. I'm not gonna watch her play with my feelings. Anyway. Yo, Google's yo. Yeah, John, man, it's hard, but that's exactly what I have to do in this situation. Even if it turns to a loser, well, I guess what they say is as long as you stuck to your plan, it's a winning trade, right? Even if you lose. But yeah, gold is acting up right now. I don't know. It's crazy how as soon as I move my target down to take some profits, it reverses on me. What kind of crap is that? What kind of crap is that, yo? Oh man, what kind of crap is that? It was going fine until I moved my target down to take a little bit of profit. And then she reverses. Man, whatever, man. Whatever. They're hurting my stops. They're hurting my stops. Hey, yo, what's up, Investor Z? What's up, man? You said it needs to be on the 15-minute time frame. Let's look at that. Let's look at this fair value gap indicator on the 15-minute. Let's look at that. Even out on trade minutes. Bruv. All right, so this is the 15-minute fair value gap. He says, whose strategy? Yeah. So you said this is the fifth. Oh, man. Fucking gold. All right. Well, there you go. There you go. Mm, mm. Was up $700, 1,700. I think gold is about to break my heart here. Hopefully she doesn't. She didn't need to do any of this. I mean, I kind of see it. I see why they sold there. I mean, they swept the liquidity above this high. I see it, but man, man, gold, that was kind of nasty right there. That was nasty. That was absolute nastiness. But I mean, either I'm going to get stopped out of this position or gold is going to make me happy here. We'll see. But I do, let me see. I don't have to take all of it off. I can just, because I mean, I guess we could potentially see. Mm, mm. I mean, you might as well take this all off right here. Probably at that high right there. And then we can probably take some off right there. Okay. Yeah, I think that looks good. That looks good right there. One at the highs, one at this last week's close. Last week's close is right there. And actually, I'm gonna put this one at the value area low right there. It's for a runner. All right. And that looks good. That looks good. I mean, unless she, like I said, drops and hurts my feelings and stops me out. That would just hurt my feelings. All right. But All right, so we are getting that pullback on the ES though. So I guess I'll take the chance. I'll buy the pullback. I'll buy it at this value area. Yesterday's value area high is right here at the 200 EMA at this fair value gap and around R2. So I'll buy that. I'll buy that pullback. Hopefully we can see a potential run back up. But all right. So K Trader says that's on the 15-minute. And minimum ticks 150 and max fair value gap is 100. What does these parameters mean? So it's going to calculate 150 ticks minimum. Is it just that straightforward? I mean, we'll see it. We'll try it out. All right, so let's look at the fair value gap indicator. So it says you said 150 and then 100. And I think that's all you changed, right? Huh. Well, there's nothing on the charts. Yeah, I did it right. Maximum look back 256. Maybe I didn't do that. Maximum, yep. So, and there's nothing on the so you said that's a better accurate calculation? Well, shit, it's not even on there's nothing on the chart now. And this is the 15-minute. I mean, hey, it happens. I mean, I'm selling this. I'm still in it. I'm still in it. I mean, if it takes out this low, then if we get a strong close above this below this low, then I'll just look for the short. Nice. Damn, gold. Bitch. If we get a break of these lows and it's strong, I'll just flip short. And I'll just sell the retest of the break. What the hell is happening in gold though? Why the hell is this being sold off? Was there news? Was there trade deal news or something like that? That's because gold has just been selling off the entire since yesterday afternoon. There has been no bounce. And this is what makes gold very dangerous. Because when she gets sassy like this and she just goes in one direction. All right, man. Whatever, dude. Whatever. Well, I was up 17, now I'm down 17. Yeah, when she gets sassy like this and she just goes in one direction, this will make trading gold kind of hard. It's like the freaking Nasdaq, but she's worse because she'll just keep going. All right. Damn. Damn. Okay. Damn. Damn. Mm. I mean, my stop is where it needs to be. So, uh, the gold bull gods, if you're up there in market heaven, we need you. My position needs you right now. My position needs you right now. Yeah, like I said, that would be nice. Bull gods, we just need you right now. Bull gods that are in heaven, in market heaven. Shine your glory upon this position. Pump this. Pump it. I guess we'll see if 24, my break even, is going to act as resistance. That usually what happens. Usually what happens. My break even usually becomes support and resistance for whatever reason. Let's see if we can get a breakout above it. Man, it didn't hit my targets, Alfred. It didn't hit my targets. And you saw me try to take some profits, man. Gold was just being nasty. Like, I mean, what was that drop? Like, what was that? What the hell was that? What's the point of doing all this just to kind of? I mean, what the hell was even that? Like, seriously, the Bears came in and knocked this thing right back down. But this usually means, well, when we see moves like this on gold, if this thing can recover, then we should see a big move up. We should see a big recovery. Because gold literally sold off from 360 all the way to 3, so 40 points of just straight selling. So we should at least see half of that. Maybe back up to this high. This swing high around 339. We could potentially see that. And this is probably where more bears would probably come in and sell into it. Or we could see the value area low right here, or a value area high at 334. I mean, there's a lot of areas where the bears can kind of come back, or it can use my break even as resistance and sell off there too. So, I mean, there's a bunch of places where the bears can come back in and sell this. So, I was kind of being cautious. I was going to take, like I said, I was going to take some of the profits off, but I didn't want to. It's like every time you take profits, that's when the market wants to continue in your direction. You're like, shit, I should have just held. So I mean, there's plenty of areas where the bears can come back in. So, uh, hopefully, by the time they come back in, I mean, if I can get the bulk of this position off, obviously that would make me happy. I mean, that's obvious. That would make me happy if I get the bulk of the position off and leave a couple of runners, for my ego. Say, yeah, I caught 20 points on gold, but I got the bulk of my the position off. All right, gold, come on. Keep on pushing, man. You see, praying to the market bull gods, you see what happens? They heard my prayers and they answered it. They said, you know what? He didn't go to the church of taking profits. He held. He wanted his target, and God damn it, I believe we should give it to him. You should give me my damn targets. For sure. Give me my targets. Yeah, this is why having a damn decent sized stop on gold is. This is when it comes in handy. I think I got like a 4 point stop on gold. Usually, you don't necessarily need more than from my back testing, 36 is usually fine. But when gold kind of acts like this, there's some times where I use the more than 36 ticks because let me actually see if this is actually 36 ticks. Let me see. Yeah, actually, yeah. This thing missed. So 36 ticks would have been 21.2. So I was in 35 ticks of drawdown before this thing reversed. And honestly, I hate that. I hate when I leave that much points on the table because 35, 36 ticks is a lot. Nah, I mean, I don't know because it's still not showing up, Cave Trader. It's not showing up. And if you said that you're using those settings on ES, then obviously it's going to be way different on going to be way different on the ES. I'm not trading the Nasdaq. Oh my god, gold. Oh my fucking god. Why are you like this? God damn. I think you play with my feelings enough for tonight. Mm. Actually, let me just ask. I'm gonna ask this. So okay. Okay, so about 9 ticks. Actually, let me look at what 6 ticks look like. You may adjust. Blah blah blah. Max. Okay, let me see what that looks like. No, that doesn't. I mean, it's working. Uh, I'll leave this to run. We can watch this. We can watch this. Actually, let me just try the 6. It's already at 6. Okay, let me try 3. It's just about the same. Okay. All right, gold. Uh, you have a chance to make me happy here. Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna watch gold do this. I'm not gonna watch it. I'm not watching it. We'll look at the ES. We'll look at the ES. All right, so well, so it seems like at least with the 1 and the 3, at least with the 6 and the 3, it just makes it one big fair value gap. All right, so let me look at this. Hmm. All right. So for a minimum tick, blah 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 on the administrator rate commonly value is 10 ticks. Filter out smaller, less significant gaps and help highlight only those that are more likely to be meaningful. 10 ticks equals 2.5 points on the ES. Excuse me. Mm. All right, so we'll just use 9. We'll just use 9 and see. We'll just use 9. Okay. Well, I mean, obviously that, yeah, that didn't work. That did not work. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Oh shit. No. Wow. Oh my god. What? No way. No way. So the fair value gap worked? No way. No way. Okay. Oh man. Wow. Wow. Just wow. Just wow. Okay. All right. So the fair value gap worked. It only worked just to wow. Look at that rejection from that fair value gap, dude. Look at right back to my break even. I wonder if this fair value gap's going to work. Nope. No, it's not going to. Mm. Uh, All right. I'll shut the hell up. Wow. That's crazy, man. Mm. Oh, it's a 15-minute. That's a 15-minute that I was just on. And I'll just keep it. You know, honestly, I'll just keep the I'll just keep minimum ticks. I think that's like 2 points on ES. Just about 2 points. Yeah, like 4. Yeah, that's like 4 point in a tick, 2 points in a tick. I'll keep it at 9 and see what happens. But that didn't work right here. That obviously did not work. They just stair step. You know what? That's actually no. I'll probably go back to probably go back to 6 because I think 6 was decent. Um, I'll just go back. I mean, I'll just keep it at 3 or something like that. Yeah, I'll just keep it at 3. I'll keep it at 3. All right. So the gold gods are definitely testing me today. He's like, man, he didn't take his what's that word? I don't even use the words. I don't what is it? He didn't FOMO out. No, it's not FOMO out. Oh, we didn't scare him out the position. They tested my will. They tested my resolve. They tested my resolve. And they're still testing it. Nah, I don't take profits. I want my damn target. Oh, weekends. Hold on, like weekends. Yeah, I'm a diamond-handed trader. I want my damn targets, damn it. I will hold, hodl, hold. Well, I mean, Alfred, I mean, shit. Dude, that's just too much mental resources. Because what if I had taken profits and it kept going? I mean, shit, you already know what's highly likely to happen after that. I'm going to chase it. And impulsively do that. And you already knew if I took profits, that shit would have kept going. The market is really good at that. The market is really good at when you take your, he's out, pump it, pump it, make him chase it, pump it. Like I said, this was a good first target. I don't know why it missed it. Like that was a really good target, a really good area for the Bulls to actually get. But for whatever reason, I mean, they felt the need to reject at this small little swing right here. I'm surprised they even this small little swing right here actually had that much influence. Mm. I don't know, man. I don't think gold is gonna give me what I want. I'm surprised that I'm more surprised that we're seeing a lot of consolidation in this area. That's what I'm mostly surprised of. We got the sweep of liquidity. We got the bounce. We're just not getting the follow through for whatever reason. We're not getting the follow through. We sold off 40 points. Where the Bulls at? Where the Bulls at? Shit, where y'all at? Of course. Of course. Of course. I don't know how I keep doing that, but I do. uh, okay. Mm, mm, damn. Damn. Mm, okay. At least somebody's fair value gaps are working. Honestly, I can't believe I missed this on the ES. I was looking for a deeper pullback on the ES, and so I was just kind of waiting on that to happen. But when I came to my charts, the push had already happened. We got the sweep of liquidity, so we got the stop run candle, and looks like the bulls are holding the pullback here. All right, let's see it. Let's see it. Come on, gold. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate you filling that target for me. Wow. Yo, wow. Oh, wow. That's so crazy. Thank you. God damn. Give me my damn money. Shit. Um, hmm. 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 Oh no. 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 I wasn't quick enough. Oh my God, I wasn't quick enough. Oh, I wasn't quick enough. All right, man. Let's stop playing with this position. I don't want to take the whole thing off. I kind of want to leave a piece of it on. I just kind of want to leave a piece of it on. Wasn't quick enough. Mm. Anyways, gold really tested my resolve today. I really don't know what's up with the. I really don't know what's up with I really don't know. I don't know why she chose to behave this way, but she definitely showed her ass today. Okay, all right, man. I guess I'm gonna have to take that. There's no point having this thing come all the way back. Ain't no point having it come all the way back. I'll just leave these to run. Uh, I'm basically done in this account tonight. All in all, this was a good trade. I think what, I was up 1700 originally. I was down. I made a plea to the market. Oh, gold, you better not do it, damn it. You better not. I made a plea to the market gods, to the market bulls that is up there in market heaven to reverse this, and they answered my prayers. I didn't necessarily get the exit that I wanted, but um it just would have been foolish of me to allow this thing to come all the way back down to break even again for like the fifth time. So I took the profits this time. Um, and I'm gonna leave these two to run. I'm not gonna give. I'm not gonna. Just gonna let these run. Probably put it underneath this low right here. It's only 2 micro contracts. It's not gonna break the bank, but mm, damn, yeah, damn, damn. Ah, see, no, 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 no. It was like, is he out? Is he out of the bulk of his position? All right, let's hit his targets now. Let's hit it. All right, man. All right, that's enough drama with gold. I mean, that does look like a double top on ES, but I'm not gonna take it. But that does look like a double top. I mean, I guess I could potentially just I mean, just have like I'm gonna go in the sim on this, man, because I'm going in the sim on it. I'm gonna take it in the sim. I'll take it in the sim because gold really, yeah, yeah, gold really hurt my feelings tonight. Oh my God! Oh no, no, gold. Why are you? Why? 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 Oh my God, gold. She played around with my feelings all night just to, he's out. Let's actually start moving in this direction. Wow. Wow. Okay. Wow. All right. But I'm gonna take this risk to reward short on ES. We have a double top on ES. I'm not gonna give it too much room to go against me though. When I see an opportunity to have a risk to reward trade, I try not to give it too much. If this is a double top, and if this is a real double top, then price should not come back above too far above this high. So I'm going to give this 3 points. 3 points just in case above these highs. 3 points. And I'm going to let this position run. Is in the sim. I did take this in the sim. I kind of want to be clear on that. I did take this in the sim. And let's just see what happens, man. So we can have a trade on the stream and I don't have to try to force nothing in a real account. But I will say that I am happy with this gold trade, even though it didn't necessarily do exactly what I wanted. I originally got into this because I saw that the market was trending down, but I think this was okay. Well, it did happen here and it just continued. But what made me jump into this is because I saw price break above the 21. We somewhat got above the 50 and then we saw a short, I like a pullback. So I entered in on the pullback and I was able to capture this move going back up. Now, this was a good move. This was my pullback trade and that's why I took it. But in hindsight, I guess I should have taken the profits at the highs. Because I had to endure 35 ticks of drawdown, which is not bad. The only thing that makes this bad is because I was up and I allowed price to come back 35 ticks against me. But I was able to get my targets, get the bulk of this position off, get my reward, and now I got a couple of runners on that don't really mean anything monetarily or money wise. I mean, it's not going to break the bank or nothing, but it just allows my ego just to be happy. I mean, as traders, we have to understand that if you don't vindicate your ego, well, your ego is going to vindicate itself. So I have those runners on the charts just to vindicate my ego. So everybody in my inner world can be happy with the trade. But if I look at the higher time frame on gold, I mean, I look at the higher time frame on gold. Well, I mean, I guess we can go back up to 60, I guess. I mean, I guess. I mean, that does look like price is finding support, and I guess we can go up to the next level on this fib. Last week's close is definitely going to be an area where you need to watch out for if you are long gold. Last week's close will probably be a hot spot. People might actually be targeting last week's close at 331. So, and 336 is the value area high. So I would definitely keep my eyes on this area. If you're still long on this, if you're still long, this is definitely going to be a hot spot. But if we can get a breakout and they can hold the pullback here, we could definitely see a move up. So, well, you know how I feel about re-entering, man. You know how I feel about that. You know how I feel about that, man. It's just too much thinking. And we all know that when there's money on the line, you're already flooded with emotions, and re-entering into a position is too much because you're already dealing with FOMO. You're already dealing with uncertainty, greed. You're just dealing with too many. Well, let me stop using the term you. I'm dealing with too many emotions, and just re-entering into a trade is it's just too much. The most that I would ever do is if I get a pullback back to break even, I'll probably scale back into the position with more contracts like I did. That's probably the most that I would do. I'm not going to I'm not going to exit the position before my profit target because like I stated before, that just keeps me out of trouble. Yeah, it works when it works, but then when it doesn't work, I'm going to have to make tough decisions. And it's hard to make tough decisions when you're in an emotional state. So, because I understand that at least about myself, I try not to do things that's just going to make trading complicated, more complicated than it already is. And getting back in, that's basically scalping. And I've already shared that I don't scalp. It's just too much. It's just too much for me. It's too much, and I just prefer not to do it. I had this. So this trade right here, it's very interesting how I'm down 6K in the sim when this position was at the peak up 9K. I had this position. I took this position on Friday, and yeah. So this was my entry on Friday, right here at 6:21 on Friday. Or no, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. I think my entry is at 6:14. I think. Yeah, I think my entry is at 614, 615 or something like that in the sim. And I took this short right here, and then it almost stopped me out. Yeah, I remember this on Friday. It almost stops me out. I I had like maybe one more point and a tick left of drawdown in this position because I have an 11-point stop. So my stop was literally at 25.25. So I had a tick of drawdown left in this position, and it rejected. And at the peak of this position, I was up 9K in the sim. And I shared that with Smith, my trading partner. And I was telling him that, you know what? I'm really sleeping on ES. I'm really sleeping on ES because even though I was in 6 mini contracts, in my opinion, 6 mini contracts on the ES is light. That's light to me. That's light. That's a light position. That the ES is stable enough to where if you get in at a good if you get in at a good position, you don't need that much risk. The ES is definitely a risk to reward instrument. If you literally get in at a spot like this where there's confirmation, like on Friday, this right here. If you saw this right here, this pullback into resistance, a risk to reward, maybe to at value area high, having a 5-6 point stop above this high. I mean, like look at this drop. You can literally put 20 contracts on this damn thing. Well, depending on your size of the account that you're trading. You can put a lot of size on ES with a small stop and bank. You see that bullshit, man? This is why you don't take profits before a price hits your TP. This is why. Okay. Yeah, I'll leave it at 39. I'll leave it like right there. Kind of front run that area. Oh, and I'll probably put this one right there. 333. Yeah, I'll put it right there. Anyway, so kind of go back to what I was saying about the ES. I'm definitely like, and like I'm saying, like this is why the ES. This is why I've kind of switched and focused more on ES. One of the reasons why. One of the reasons why. I mean, I guess I could have taken this trade. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna take these positions off. And I'll take that position in my Tradify account. Sometimes I forget that I have a Tradify account. Ah, shit. You know what? That could happen, but all right. So I got this position resting in my Tradify account. I'm gonna get it at 1675 on Tradify, and I'm gonna let this position ride overnight. And I guess I mean if the Bulls don't step up here, I do have another area that I'm looking to trade. I was looking for this area this morning, but we didn't get it. So all right. So these are the two areas that I'm going to be looking for on ES, and I'm gonna let these positions run overnight. But we may not get it. We may not even actually get a pullback on the Nasdaq and ES. We may not even get it. We have CPI on Wednesday. If I'm not mistaken, next week we have Juneteenth on Friday or Thursday, I think, and the market is going to be closed on Juneteenth. And right before Juneteenth, we have the FOMC meeting on the 18th. Let me make sure. Let me make sure because I think, yeah, next week is FOMC, I think. If I'm not mistaken, next week is FOMC. All right. Yeah. FOMC is next Wednesday. The market is closed on Thursday. So that is a nasty, nasty combination. We're going to get so much price action on Wednesday because the market is going to be closed Thursday. Man, it's going to be dangerous. And then on Friday, we have the Philadelphia Fed manufacturing next week. So we have CPI, PPI this week. We have FOMC and right the next day, the next trading session will be closed. So my assumption is that on Friday we're going to see such a gap because we know the big boys, even though the market's closed for everybody else, the big boys are going to be positioned and the market is going to move overnight. We know this. We should not be surprised that the market is only closed to retail, but everybody else is probably still trading, exchanging contracts. Uh, so we have PPI Thursday, CPI Wednesday. We don't have nothing tomorrow. Nothing that shouldn't necessarily move the market. And we shouldn't have anything that moves the market tomorrow. So we could just chop in anticipation for CPI. So I mean, who knows? But I mean, so far, so I was looking for on the Nasdaq. So it looks like my level on the Nasdaq hit, and we was able to survive it. So I was looking for 950. So a range between 975 and 950 on the Nasdaq. So 975 and 950 on the Nasdaq. With a 27 point stop, I just would have so my stop loss would be at 977. So I still would have been in this. So at 950 right now, this position is up about what, 14 points? And We'll see if we can get a pullback back down to 890. I'm pretty sure there's going to be buyers sitting right around this area around Friday's highs. We broke above that. We all know how stubborn bears are. We will liquidate our accounts before we close the position. So if we get price to come back into this area, the bears that are stuck are trapped short and haven't bought their way out of their position yet. They're hoping for a retest of this area. And so with everybody becoming buyers, you'll probably have new buyers coming into this area. You'll have old sellers becoming buyers as they buy themselves out of their position at break even or with a little bit of profit. A lot of buyers are going to be in this area right here. Now, I'm not saying that we could see a bounce here, but it's highly likely that this area will be a buy zone here on the Nasdaq. So I'll definitely be looking out for that. Definitely. Let me actually look at that actually. Yeah. That does look like a good area. 890. Yeah, 890. Yeah, that does look like a good area for that to come in at like 890. Yeah. Mm. And with this big move up, it's definitely going to be new buyers in this area. Mm. A range between R2 and R1. That's a good range too. Oh yeah, thanks for reminding me, Alfred. And we have quad witching next week as well. Thanks for reminding me. Yeah, we have a lot going on next week. We have a lot going on. So we can see a lot of volatility. I would not be stubborn this and next week because did I close it out? I might actually it may have not saved. Because we all know that during this time when we get the new contract, the forward contract and the current contract, they try their best efforts to close around the same price. Right now, September contract is trading at 6,090, so almost 6,100, 10 points away from 6,100. And they try their best to close close to each other. So if that trend is going to continue, we could potentially see July's contract or June. Is it June? Yeah, it's a June contract. They try to catch up. So, and we definitely have a lot of volatility to make that happen. So, or we have a lot of volatile events that can make that happen. So, yeah, that's definitely something to look out for. Yeah, I think so. I'm looking at another area that I'm looking at for. So another area that I'm looking out for the Nasdaq, at least for the June contract, is about like 295 to about 275. This is another area that I'm looking for the Nasdaq to come in and kind of you can see a reaction from. If we can get a breakout above this range and use it as support and the bulls actually hold, like if you get a break and the bulls hold that pullback, you can definitely see a move up to 22K. We all know that 22K is going to be a hot spot. We know that the bulls objective is currently 22K. I mean, we shouldn't be surprised by that. We know the market is trying to target 22K. Bears are going to be shorting at 22K. The second line of bears are going to probably be at 2220. So, looking back in time, I think 970 to about 2270 to 2290 is a good area to look for bears, for the real bears to come in, because this is going to probably get squeezed up into this range. And I'll kind of show you guys what I'm talking about. All right, so this is trading view right here, because I really don't want to add any more data to my NinjaTrader chart. But we got to break a structure around 2260 or something like that. So the high of this candle right here is what, 2250. 2250 will probably be too easy. We'll probably see a move up to like 2260, 2270. I'm going to bet on 2270 because it's just the Nasdaq kind of follows that trend. Maybe 75. There's a gap close right here. The bottom of this candle was 2286. 2286. The high of this candle is 153. I'm going to be looking in that 270, 290 area. I don't think it gets higher than that. We'll see. We'll see though. But I would mark on your charts that on February 2025 we had price reject here at 2250, and price has not balanced this area yet. It has not come and balanced this area, so and we're close. We're literally at the bottom of this candle. The low of this candle is 940, and we're literally at the low of it. So I I'll definitely watch out for that. Mm. All right, so let's see. Okay, gold. All right. And that's why I was readjusting my target to be ahead of the 200 EMA, because I knew it was highly likely that either price was going to reject at the 200 EMA, or we was going to get a tap of that weekly low right there. Hmm. But I don't know. Sometimes on gold it's kind of hard to tell. Technically, we have price breaking out of this support trend line. This is technically a break. technically a break. So in this area right here, the bulls have control. If the bears can reject it at the top of this trend line, if the bulls can't break back above the support trend line and the bears break this right here, we should see a move going down, a sharp move going back down. But the bulls are trying to get right back above that support trend line. They're definitely trying to get right back above it. Let's see if they're going to be successful here. Oh, actually, you know what? Man, that could actually be. Actually, let me look at this real quick. Gold. Can I look at this real quick? Can I look at it real quick? I want to kind of look at it on a different time. Hmm. 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 All right, so I'm gonna take this trade in this sim. I'm gonna take it in this sim. But I'm out of time for this session though. I'm out of time. I'm about to go to club bed real quick. Going to club bed. I'm gonna go to club bed. I'm gonna close out of that. I mean, it may work. I'm not gonna say that it doesn't, but I'm gonna get out of the habit of taking these types of trades. This actually may work though, but uh, we I guess the ES short is working. I honestly I don't even remember where I even got in at honestly, but I wouldn't necessarily short the ES. It's highly likely that the bulls are going to buy the pullback, especially the stubborn bears that have not bought themselves out of this position. They're waiting on break even for sure. If this thing continues to go higher, I mean, it is what it is. But if we can get a pullback, this is definitely going to be an area where the bulls are going to definitely want to buy. I think this will be a deep enough pullback going into this area. So I already got my limit set here, and we'll see what happens going into tomorrow's session. So, but all right, guys, that's it for me. I'm going to bed. We'll definitely come back tomorrow and we'll definitely look for more opportunities to. Actually, I apologize. I meant to do this earlier. Our boy Alfred actually got paid out and I forgot to do this. Our boy Alfred got paid out. Yeah. So he just got his second payout, $5,000. Looks like they're going to make him. It says it can take up to 10 days, so 2 weeks. Hopefully it doesn't take that long, Alfred. Hopefully they bless your account tonight with that. And look at the balance that he's built up his account to about $18,000. Being a complete menace. And then he says, if I stop playing, I mean, I do kind of mean this. Says, I guess I'm not ready to be successful. Like I'm still kind of in the fact finding mode. but I will admit that I do get addicted to testing stuff out and actually and because I like to I like theory. I'm not a I'm not a big fan of application. I prefer to theorize and test my thesis, and I don't particularly care to do anything with it. And I have more of a scientist mindset. I like to test things out. I don't necessarily care to apply it, but I'm aware of that, like I said, and that's why I say I guess I'm not ready to be successful because I guess I prefer to test stuff out. So, mm, but okay. But yeah, again, congratulations to Alfred. If anybody wants to showcase their payouts, I'll be happy to show it on the stream. But with that said, that's it for me. We'll definitely come back tomorrow, and we'll definitely look for more opportunities to earn some more money. And with that said, peace out, everybody.